entire carrier.
I don't think such an action could happen anywhere in the world other than in India. हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं with Lieutenant General S. Ravishankar VSM, जो डायरेक्टर जनरल हैं बॉर्डर रोड्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए. हम बात कर रहे हैं उन बहादुर जवानों की, उन सिपाहियों की, उन इंजीनियर्स की, उन वर्कर्स की जो हमारी सड़कें खुली रखते हैं इन सम ऑफ द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट टेरेन इन द वर्ल्ड. यदि आप कभी नॉर्थ ईस्ट में जाएं, नॉर्थ में जाएं, दक्षिण में जाएं, उत्तर में जाएं, पूर्व में जाएं, पश्चिम में जाएं और आप देखें किसी को जो बॉर्डर की सड़क बना रहा हो, तो मेरी बात सुनिएगा, ध्यान से उतरिएगा, उसका धन्यवाद करिएगा. दीज आर दी अनसंग सन्स एंड डॉटर्स ऑफ इंडिया जो आपकी सुरक्षा करते हैं, जो आपकी सुरक्षा बरकरार रखते हैं, जो अपने आज का बलिदान देते हैं ताकि आपका कल सुरक्षित हो. और हमारे विशेष मेहमान लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल एस. रविशंकर. जनरल साहब, द फ्यूचर, कहाँ जा रहे हैं हम? बॉर्डर रोड्स.
We have, as they say, miles to go, and there is always a comparison between the infrastructure on this side of the border and across. And that will happen because now we have set our minds to do it. The 50,000 kilometers we made were to reach out to as many villages as we can, and they weren't the biggest roads. They were mostly single lane roads which are double laning now. Now we are definitely going in for bigger roads and in a more deliberate way. We have restructured since 2007, and that restructuring has brought us to 18 projects now, and there is a huge amount of equipment that has been inducted, about 400 crores just last year, and about that much is going to come in this year too. And I think now we are ready for another phase.
For a quantum leap.
For a quantum leap, where we are much more mechanized, we are much bigger, and I think much more focused on doing bigger things than just reaching out to villages.
जनरल रविशंकर, जो हाल ही में सिक्किम में दुर्घटना हुई है, वहाँ पर भी did you lose any boys?
We lost 2, and this was in the initial phase where 2 supervisors, they were returning from work when the earthquake took place, and a team of 17 traveling together came under a shower. 15 of them managed to get to a safe place. 1 died on the spot and 1 was injured. After this, it was night, there was a lot of this thing. In the morning they went back, the same 15. They recovered 1 body and the other could not be rescued. What followed the next day was an amazing rescue operation where the army helicopter, at great risk to himself, came to the road and pulled him up. And the task force chief engineer was in that helicopter. He jumped off on the road and this guy went into the helicopter. He was taken to Bagdogra. Unfortunately, he didn't last for more than 24 hours after that. These were the only 2 casualties. Touch wood.
You know, it brings a lump to my throat when you talk about this. Rehabilitation of the quake-affected areas. Would you also be involved in that?
There is no better help for rehabilitation than getting a road through to key locations. It was only when the road was opened to Gangtok that everyone felt Gangtok is safe. Now we have to open the road to Chungtang, because all the villages around Chungtang would depend on fuel being supplied to that place and medical stores, rations being supplied to that place. It cannot endlessly go on helicopters. That is just a trickle. This will be really flooding them with resources. That is near the epicenter. It's very badly hit.
General साहब, जो काम आप करते हैं, do you face any constraints in terms of fresh manpower recruitment into the Border Roads Organization?
Yes.
Is there a shortage?
There is a shortage, almost a 30% shortage. And if you seriously look at it, today we have more people retiring than joining, which is not the best picture that one would like to have. And we have noticed it, we are addressing it, and I'm sure it will change. It's because of so many opportunities in other places, and so much of fear of the unknown in the border roads, I guess. Maybe if people were a little more adventurous, they would join. We would definitely like more people of the adventurous kind to join.
लाखों करोड़ों लोग जो ये कार्यक्रम देख रहे हैं ना, सीधा प्रसारण विश्व के सर्वश्रेष्ठ नेटवर्क पर, दूरदर्शन पर. वेल, हियर्स योर चांस. अगर आप इंजीनियर हैं या टेक्नीशियन हैं, ये आपका मौका है टू जॉइन द वर्ल्ड्स बेस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर बॉर्डर रोड्स, द बॉर्डर रोड्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ इंडिया. जनरल साहब, अभी कुछ देर पहले हमने बातचीत की थी अबाउट द जनरल रिजर्व इंजीनियर्स फोर्स. तो क्या रेशियो क्या रहता है जब आप कोई टीम बनाते हैं या कोई टास्क फोर्स बनाते हैं, रोड कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी बनाते हैं, तो आर्मी और ग्रेफ, जनरल रिजर्व इंजीनियर्स फोर्स, दोनों में से लोग लिए जाते हैं?
It's not a mix and match kind of a thing. It is just that the strength is made up in equal terms from the GREF and from the army. I wouldn't say equal terms. There are ratios laid down based on the availability of army people and the others. At the higher levels it is 50-50. As you go down it is more GREF and a little less of army. But if you looked at what happened in Sikkim now, one task force was being commanded by a GREF officer, the other task force is commanded by an army colonel, and both are working together. And I think Nathula was a typical example where one reached from one side and the other reached from the other side. And the chief engineer was saying, I'm going to go and meet both my task force commanders together. So in a work like this, if you see the synergy that took place in the work here, there was really no difference between one type or the other type, you know. And very frankly, in this whole operation, there was no difference between the border roads, the army, the civil administration. I think that's what took the whole operation through.
But the very difficult part, which was the physical construction of the roads, the reopening, the rehabilitation, वो तो आप लोगों ने किया, your boys did that.
We are equipped for it. We can't expect anyone else to do it. Those roads are ours. We have to look after them.
Wow, that's the spirit. That's the kind of thing we love to hear. आपने कहा नया equipment आप लोग induct कर रहे हैं. This would be state of the art, the best in the world? For the cost that we are paying.
No, it is not for the cost. In the places we work, the best in the world doesn't work.
Okay.
You know, the best in the world are big machines doing big jobs.
Okay.
We are working under severe constraints. So we have to be very choosy about the kind of equipment that can work there.
The best in the world for your conditions.
Yes. The best in the world for our conditions. So if somebody starts naming a fancy equipment and says, are you using it? Maybe we are not. But yes, today if you want a crawler rock drill at Chungtan, we've got one there. And it's working now, breaking rock, and that's the best in the world.
What about specialized training? आप लोग कुछ करते हैं for the contractors, for the workers that you recruit from outside the organization?
For the workers who come from outside, those who are more talented, we train them for specialized jobs. The others are doing regular jobs, and we can't train them in the 4 to 5 months they are with us. Why I say 4 to 5 months? If you had been to Himang recently, the working season is just 4 months or 5 months.
उसके बाद बर्फ आ जाती है पहाड़ों पर.
And they have to go back. So there's really no working. So if you don't do anything in those 5 months, you've lost a whole year. So there's really no time to train them. But for our own men, yes, we need to train them. And we are seriously thinking of centralized training for them so that the best teachers are our own people for this kind of an experience. So that's what we're trying to promote.
दो आखिरी चीजें हैं जनरल एस रविशंकर से. पहला तो ये है कि जो आपके कैजुअल वर्कर, जिनको हम कैजुअल लेबर कहते हैं, जिनको आप रिक्रूट करते हैं, do they come back the next year?
Many do. Many do come back the next year. And sometimes one wonders why they come to such difficult conditions. It is not as if they don't have an easier place to work. But I think there is a kind of attachment that develops. between even a casual paid labor and the border roads.
And so they keep coming back.
So they keep coming back.
The last thing, हजारों करोड़ों लोग ये कार्यक्रम देख रहे हैं. आपके अपने officers, your workers, वो भी ये कार्यक्रम देखते हैं. Direct telecast from the nation's capital. Say something to them. Give them a message. Your boys as well as the rest of the country.
Well, it's a great job that they did in Sikkim, and I'm sure every other project is envious they didn't get the chance. And when the chance comes, I'm sure they will also do it. But I definitely hope that such chances don't keep coming to every project.
You are proud of your boys, of your team.
Absolutely.
Well, General, I'm not wearing uniform, I'm not wearing a beret, yet on behalf of 120 billion Indians, I just 1.2 billion, 120, 120 crore जो हम लोग कहते हैं, may I just salute you, General, for the extraordinary work that your supermen and superwomen are doing. Thank you very much for being our guest, General.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. हम लोग बातचीत कर रहे थे with Lieutenant General S. Ravishankar, VSM, Director General of Border Roads. वो लोग जो हर कुर्बानी देकर, हर बलिदान देकर हमारी सड़कें खुली रखते हैं. Say thank you to them. Be proud of these outstanding sons and daughters.